Hello everyone, I'm Bruffy1322 and welcome to another GTA content creator live stream. We're on PS4 this week. We got 7 tracks to go through. Gonna be showcasing some good circuits. And the meetup that we chose this time was ProGen vehicles. All vehicles made by ProGen. So we've got Italy GTB Customs, T20s, regular Italy GTBs, the Tyrus, and obviously the GP1 as well. And figured we'd have a little bit of a drag race whilst we're at it. There is a horn glitch going on right now, which is why I haven't put the game sound on just yet, but I will before we start it. But yeah, interesting meetup with all these different ProGen vehicles. Let's have a little bit of a drag race before we start. Why not? Just a bit of fun. Let's do it. Did someone explode my sticky bomb already? Someone may have already exploded my sticky bomb. There we go. So, as you can see, I got a pretty decent start because when you throw a sticky bomb, explode a sticky bomb, or explode a grenade or something, the person who threw it always sees it first. Look at this. Look at the variation. Look at the variation. One ended up winning. Italy GTB Custom that got the win for both of them. But look at all the variation of all the different ways that the people ended up at the start, and the you know, just so much variation in how people got off the line in that drag race. Just no sort of no point to that. Just, you know, just putting it out there. Okay, let's start up the playlist. There we go. So, as always, to anybody who doesn't know what this is all about, content creator stream where we go through all sorts of variations of different tracks created by the community, created by you guys, submitted by you guys, and we showcase the best of them. The links for all these tracks are in the description. So yeah, links for all these tracks are in the description down below, and you can get them. Any that you like, you're welcome to get them. Check them out. I should have recorded that drag race with the in-game recorder as well. I didn't even think about that. I should have at least got a photo. Damn it. Somewhat of an LM replica, yeah. My GP1, but not exactly. I've got the vision things on it so you can see the engine and stuff, but do you think Rockstar would be open to the idea of buffing certain cars like the GT1? Nope, they never have been before. I doubt they ever will be. Alright, so let's get straight into this. We got a full lobby. Muscle cars on this one. This is the first track from the thumbnail. As always, the thumbnail is the first track in the list, and the list of the tracks in the description, linking all the tracks that we're playing tonight, are in the order in which we play them as well. Unlucky Beto. I am well aware about the creator issues as well. Yeah, if anybody's trying to... You can't access saved races or something in the creator. It's pretty stupid. It seems like every update Rockstar breaks something new. But yeah, these are these YouTube streams. Always, every single week. Every Thursday we do a YouTube stream showcasing the best tracks on each platform. But most of my streams are on Twitch every Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays. They're a lot more laid back than these. I just basically mess around and chill out with the chat, really. But yeah. I mean, maybe I'll record first lap here. There's nowhere I can really pull off. I normally pull off to the side to go to the back. There's no way I can really do that. I mean, I could do it here. It's a cool sound. I like this. That was pretty cool, actually. Alright, so atomic tire circuit. Yeah, this is where all the accidents happen. Tricky section, that. There's a few tricky sections on this track, but it's a very nicely made circuit as well. Obviously, as we go through these races every single week, I sort of give my critique and criticisms of the track, what I like, what I don't like, things like that. And obviously, just the sort of the main point of these things is just to showcase some really good circuits so that you guys can download some good tracks. We've got some proper racing tracks, we've got a stunt track as well, and 2 rally style circuits this week. Pretty much that's a standard makeup of what we're doing with these streams these days. But I see someone asking a question in the chat, what's the best supercar overall? If you have to ask that, I've said this before on Twitter, whenever you have to ask that question, if you feel the need to ask that question about what's the best supercar, the answer is always Nero Custom. Regardless of situation or performance, if you need to ask the question, the answer is always Nero Custom. No! I tried to miss it. That wasn't helpful. Basically, the theory behind that is that for the answer not to be the Nero Custom, you would have to know more and be able to answer that question yourself, basically. The Nero Custom is just... No, I did mean Twitter, actually, that time, when I said Twitter. For someone who asked in the chat there. I did mean Twitter. I was talking about that. Oh, God. Okay, so let's actually talk about the track. As always with these races, I do one lap with the track to get an idea of it, and then I give my thoughts and opinions on the second lap and onwards. But with this one we have played it. Oh my days! With this one we have played it quite a few times before on Twitch streams. People who support me on Patreon can get their tracks played on my live streams. We're on Twitch. We do a special Patreon creator stream every month, and this is one that we've played a fair few times, I would say, on the Twitch streams, and it's always been a really good one. There's a small section that still needs improving that causes issues, but apart from that, the rest of it is very, very nice. I wonder if we can make up. That lap did not go well. I got absolutely mauled in so many situations. So the things that are nice about it is that there's some difficult sections and it's brand new. It's got some brand new sections with the stunt props, obviously, as you can see there. That was all a brand new location. Using sort of a few freeways that you don't normally get to use, and then linking different roads together, as always. That's always a tricky section that people have issues with on this track, certainly on the first one at least. But then you got some nice roads here that's all nicely. This is the bit that needs better sorting out, because those sort of wall sections just come up on you very, very quickly, and they're quite blind because they're sort of perpendicular to the road. So yeah, it would those ideally you need flushing out a little bit, have a proper apex prop on that area of the track. But apart from that, the rest of it is very nicely done. Adds something a little bit different with some of the covered over apexes and things like that. Up into 10th. Can we maybe sneak 9th by the time we get to the line? People don't understand the no weaving rule. Yes, looks like we're going to sneak up 9th place. Oh, it's a Sabre Turbo custom ahead. Needed that to be a little bit longer of a finish line straight to get 8th place, but we would have caught it eventually. I was pretty close at the end. Like, you know, front nose to tail between the 3 Dominator race cars there right at the end. That was pretty cool. I wonder what the times were, the finishing times. 6:22.027, 6:22.649, 6:22.930, 6:23.030. So close. Good stuff. So yeah, first track, nice track. It's a very nice track. That small chicane section does need fixing, really. There needs proper apex props there. But apart from that, blown tyre with the $1 surely the GP1 is brilliant if you initiate some slight drifts. God damn it. Oh, I forgot to
He gets such a huge boost from...
Houdini with the $5. I'll read that in a second after I've just done this. Okay. I'm not surprised the Slam Van did not have fun. Houdini with the $5. Do you think you'll ever do circuit time trials on stunt tracks? No. You know, the normal. Thank you for the $5, man. Let me just set up this race. We'll do 3 laps. Let's do sports. We didn't do a sports race last week, did we? No, the reason I say that is because I feel like my circuit testing and top speed testing is all you need really to be able to work it out for yourself. I will be making a video to kind of help people along in that respect, that talks specifically about stunt races and variations and things like that in general. But yeah, I won't. It's too much work at the minute doing top speed and circuit racing, so I won't be adding that with acceleration tests or specific stunt circuit tests or anything like that. Thank you for the donation, man. If you set the default car to a non-DLC car in the creator, it works just fine. Obviously it doesn't work for tracks already having the issue with the bug, but new tracks can avoid it. Okay, there you go. So there you go. There's how you fix it. I didn't know about that. There's people been messaging me, and MB Hammer messaged me on Discord about it, but I haven't been able to read it just yet. But okay, there you go. Set it to a non-DOC car. Let's use the Forza, why not? Good loading time, GTA there. Not like I wanted to see my car or anything. So I like this track already because of the name and the description. It's got a very unique name and a good description for once. Little things like that make all the difference when you're looking to have a good track. But we'll see what the track is like. I go into most of these tracks completely blind, so I don't know what they're going to be like. And we just... but yeah. They aren't bad circuits or anything like that. We have a team of people testing the circuits, making sure we only showcase good circuits, because a lot of rubbish does get shown, does get submitted. But if you do want to submit your own circuit, you can do it. Link in the description. All the info you need about everything. Oh god. Oh, it's always in the description. Issues. I am indeed on 1322 wins. I know I'm not allowed to win any more races. Maybe I shouldn't. I mean, I'm never going to when I go to the back like this, and I go to the back just to make things a little bit more interesting. But yeah, maybe I should purposefully not win any more races just to keep it at 1322. Oh, that was close. Interesting with the smoke. Oh, we're not just going to go around here and we're doing something different. Okay. How's this working out then? Ah, here we go. This is new. I was wondering if we were going to see something sort of totally brand new. Oh, I clipped it. I clipped it. I definitely clipped it. I clipped it. That was my bad. I actually didn't have to wait. It was my bad. I clipped the inside. So, at least we got something different. I mean, originally I was thinking, as we were going through that first lap, I was thinking this is just kind of like, it's just a standard grapeseed track, I guess. Like the little pit lane entry there. But then obviously we got all the new stuff. Linking different roads together, and that's what it's all about with the creator these days. I mean, obviously we're going underneath that little stunt raced section now. With the stunt creator giving so many different options and opportunities for racers, it's all about being able to create new experiences and new racetracks. And that's what we got here. There's not an awful lot you can do around Grapeseed because the roads are pretty, I mean, they're static, they are what they are. Oh, how did we get through that? Jesus. And we can keep it going. Keep it going. Keep the speed going for the overtakes. Look at this. Yes. Beautiful. I'll take it. So yeah, there's not an awful lot that you can sort of do too much when it comes to Grapeseed, but I like what we've been able to get recently with stunt tracks, how we've been able to have tracks that do link different sections together. It's obviously very well made. There's plenty of decent, you know, the apex props are nicely done. The track itself is built very well. It's a very high standard of circuit. I'm not sure I like the smoke, but god damn it. I'm not sure I like the smoke, but you know, I can cope with it, I guess, if it's just one of those things. That apex could be done with not having the pole on it, I would say, instead of having that pole there. But it's interesting having some apexes like that around this area, because normally it's just left open. So it's different. It's taking a bit of time to get used to, but it's a very well made circuit, definitely. And I really do like, as I've always said in these streams, that it's good when we see new tracks built, you know, new sections. Just adding something to the experience. Linking different roads that otherwise wouldn't be able to be used without the stunt props. It's good. Yeah, nice track. Nicely made circuit. I like it. Good grapeseed track. Oh my god, so many cars. Steal a few places here. Yes. Opportunistic. Yeah, just a little thing. Like using this bit of road and then linking it together with stunt props. Little things like that. That apex, I would say, needs to be improved and fixed, though. I've got to say, the apex having the pole there is not ideal. Some good racing we've had in this race, though. Bloody hell. Been enjoying this. Oh, we just gonna get it at the end? Yes! Oh, what a race that was. That was a lot of fun, actually. We had some good racing in that one. Yeah, I really like that. Really do like that. And if a track can give some good racing, then you're already halfway there. Less than a tenth of a second right at the end there between me and Drew, but curb boosting scumbag. Well, he only got ahead of me on the previous straight because he curb boosted when I was in the middle. So the pole doesn't affect cars too much, it just brakes. I think it would still affect it a little bit though. I mean, I've hit those poles before. I think it would still be nice just to have it nicely around the corner rather than leaving it open like that. But yeah, nice track. I like it. Very nice. Some good moments in that race. Bloody hell. The overtakes we got, the close calls we got. Good stuff. Okay, so this is an interesting one that is going to require some level of explanation. For those in the session, you can either choose a regular car or a rally car. Rally cars go off to the right at the start, regular cars go straight on. Just keep it in mind. But yeah, in the previous race, Druba only got ahead of me on the previous straight because he curb boosted when I was in the middle. And he was curb boosting on the left when I was curb boosting on the right on the final straight. So I think it's fair game. I think it's fair. Close race though. We had some good racing in that last one. So this track is very interesting. I don't know what I'm going to choose, but I kind of want to show off both aspects of it. Basically, there's two different routes, and you can either take the normal road going version or the rally version. So it's a dual circuit, you know, like we've played some dual circuits before on this on these streams. But this is a very, very interesting one because it's basically two completely different routes. One that stays on normal roads, one that stays off road. I think that's actually not a bad idea. Maybe I should use this. No, let's use the Omnis. I'm going to take so much pain on the normal road sections though. What about the 9F? The Massacro's not too bad off road, I suppose. Let's use the Massacro. And then I'm gonna do both laps. They're supposed to be 10 miles each, Mark Verstappen, not 10 minutes. Alright, so I'm gonna go off at the start this time. Oh yeah, secondary checkpoints are yellow. That's interesting. So this is going to be difficult on this first lap using the Massacro off-road because the Massacro is not good off-road. But I want to showcase both parts of this track. I'm going to get driven past by Karumas and Omnises and Troposes very shortly, but like I say, I just want to showcase all of the circuit. So obviously, as you saw, there were two different checkpoints at the start. I went off to the right. And if you go off to the right, you get this off-road section. If you stay to the left and just continue on, then you get a normal road section. Now the idea is that on the off-road section, off-road cars are better. But by off-road cars, I mean the standard rally cars that you get within the sports class. So that means the Kuruma in particular, the Tropos Rally, the Omnis, I suppose maybe the Sultan, but cars that have a good off-road traction loss, of which the Omnis is one. You know, the Omnis and the Tropos have off-road traction loss of 0.4. The Kuruma has an off-road traction loss of 0, sorry, which means it doesn't lose any traction compared to other cars off-road, whereas all of the cars that have some level of off-road traction loss value, which is all the other sports cars, do lose a lot more speed in an off-road situation when you're driving off-road with them. So when you use a car that's proficient in an off-road situation like an Omnis or a Tropos or a Kuruma, it will be quicker off-road. As you can see, I was doing quite well because there was crashes and stuff going on, but that Tropos has just caught me up big time in the off-road sections. and it will pass me quite easily, I imagine, because it's just got a lot more grip on dirt than I have in my Massacro. So whilst all this is going on, as you can see, there you go, look, Massacro might be a lot quicker than the Tropos in a road situation, but these proper rally cars are a lot better off-road. I have made a video about that. If you search my channel for studying off-road traction loss, it will all be in there. But this is only just one half of the track. So you've got the off-road section like this, and then you've got the road section as well, which I would have gotten to, and I'm going to see it on the next lap. I would have gotten to had I gone straight at the first checkpoint instead of going off to the right. So I mean, I haven't done too badly, at least at this point. I'm still in second on this side, so that's going to serve me not too badly. Obviously I went off at the start, so got an advantage there, but I kind of needed it, taking the off-road section in a normal car. And again, this is another track that we've played on Patreon. No, we haven't even played it on Patreon races. I've just played it, Patreon streams. We haven't even played it. But as you can see, there's a lot of normal cars just passing us on this straight. So if I instead go straight on, we've done one lap there. If I instead go straight on, we're going to see the other half of the circuit, which is a normal road course. As you can see, the cars in front of me are normal road going cars. This is the side of the circuit that I should have chosen, given that I chose a Massacro. So this Massacro is going to be quicker on the road section of the circuit than what I've just done on the off-road section of the circuit. But the rally cars like the Kuruma, the Tropos, the Omnis are quicker on the off-road section of the circuit than they are if they were to take this road section of the circuit. But the beauty of this track is that when you use an off-road car on the off-road section, it gets pretty much the same lap time as a road going car on the road section. And that's the beauty of this circuit, that you can choose whether to use a rally car and choose the rally section of the track, or you can choose whether to use a road going car on the road section of the track. And depending on how well you do each part of the track, depending on what you choose, they will give you pretty much the same lap time. It's been well balanced, obviously, that it's been tested within the racing community, and the world records for each of the cars on each of the tracks are almost the same. So it is very, very well balanced in that respect. Also, there's some crossover sections like this, sections that both the rally cars and the normal road cars use as well. So you get a bit of that mixing in with it as well. It's just a really, really nice dual circuit, a completely different idea. And yeah, just really, really, really interesting. Something completely different. To have this duality where you can choose either a regular Massacro, for example, and do the road section of the circuit, or you can choose an Omnis or a Tropos and do the rally section of the circuit, depending on just what you prefer or what you feel. If you're feeling having a rally race, that's fine, and you can race against people who are having a regular road race on the other part of the track. It's really, really, really good in that respect. Damn it, I messed up big time there. I tried to cut too much. So yeah, you can obviously get the links for these in the description. Like I said, all the links for these tracks are in the description. But we had a really interesting race on this on a stream the other day where I was battling for the lead against someone who was also in the road on the off-road section. It was really, really, really close right at the end. We were separated by like a few tenths of a second, maybe a few seconds. But yeah, as you can see, here are the rally cars coming off the rally section. And yeah, look at how close it is. See, that's how close it can be right at the end. He was on a completely different part of the track. That's actually who passed me on the first part of the circuit. Completely different part of the track, off-road, in a completely different car that is normally a lot slower, but because it's on an off-road section, it's reasonably quick. And we finished 88 thousandths of a second between each other. And as you can see, the top three, you got a Masacro race car, Spectre Custom, and a Tropos Rally, and the Tropos Rally actually had the best lap. So that's how clever this track is. That you've got to mix. And normally, if this was just a regular road circuit and people chose to use the Tropos Rally or the Omnus, for example, they would get destroyed because it's way off the pace. Conversely, if you were on an off-road track and you were to choose a Masacro, it would get destroyed by a Tropos Rally and a Kuruma, for example, like you saw at the first part of the track. So it's amazing that we've got a dual style circuit that incorporates those two different aspects. It's really, really clever. Really good. But that is the third track, obviously, that we've played tonight, and the links in the description are in the order that we've played them. So this is the third track in that list. My results have been pretty standard. 12 points, 13 points, 12 points. Is that for like 9th, 8th and 9th? Okay, so let's do... I mean, we can do sedans. It's on sedans automatically. We'll do 5 laps. We'll leave it on sedans. Why can you not change the weather anymore? You used to be able to change weather in stunt races. Is that something else they've broken? All of the races, most of the races I should say, tonight are only on PS4, but the last race that we've just seen, I believe, is also on PC as well, on Futuro's track. If you click the link for his track, the PS4 version, you can probably search for his tracks on PC. Yeah, it seems like you can't choose weather conditions anymore in races. It doesn't exist anymore. Weather was replaced with the aggregate position. Is that really what's happened? They've added aggregate position and taken away weather? Oh my god. Yep, the weather can't be changed in stunt races now either. Oh my god. Oh my days. Good job, Rockstar. Good job. Good job. Well done. I'm sure you used to be able to change weather effects in stunt races. I'm sure we've had weather... Yeah, before this update we were able to do it. For those who don't know what the aggregate position thing means, you should watch my latest GTA Live video. We do some aggregate races in there, and it explains it pretty well, I think. Okay, so I'll just fly off here. Why not? Respawn, so I can go to the back. So, yeah, we've had two... We've had 2 proper races, you could say, two regular, like as we say, proper races when we do proper racing, like clean racing. Then we had a rally race, which is crossed with a normal race as well. Now we've got a stunt race, and then we'll have another rally race. Then we'll finish up with 2 proper races again. So that's generally how we're gonna go with this. shafted V12 is so much quicker than every other sedan, apart from the shafted V12 armoured, obviously. It's not even a sedan, it's in the sports class. Bold strategy with the Stratum and the Washington. It wasn't Washington, right? It can just be driven past and then... Oh, damn it! Oh my god. I've done it again! I've done it again! Damn it. So yeah, this is our only, you could say, normal stunt race of the playlist in the stream. It's called Hellish High Rise. I mean, I think the name is quite fitting. Oh, I like that. Oh man. The armoured version of the V12 is not just as fast as the normal version. It's not far off though. But you will see that when we end up testing the sedans in the sedans video, obviously. Still all to come. If you have any If you have any questions about car performance, and I haven't already covered it in the testing videos so far, it will be coming in future weeks because we are going through all the testing, all the classes and testing everything. So this track, obviously it's very nicely made. It feels okay. Well, that's a crash separate to that. I did try to let him go past. Uh-oh. Okay, that's not good. Damn it, I'm not having a good time. I am not having a good time. Damn it. So yeah, I like that it twists and turns around Jesus. Oh my days. This has not gone well. The track itself is quite nice, is what I keep trying to say. A few little jumps where it fits the theme of the name quite well. Hellish High Rise. Obviously, there's many ways that you can fall off the track, as I have witnessed. We got some sort of split sections. Take that overtake though. Split sections. Obviously, we're going around the going around a lot of tall skyscraper buildings. Oh my god. So I mean, the track's got some fun to it. Feels like a bit like a standard racetrack, I would say, with the fact that, you know, it's stunt pieces all put together in quite in a pretty standard way, but it's sort of the theme of the circuit that is the good part of it, I guess. The fact that there are so many options to fall off, and I do like the crossovers and the jumps and things like that. I shouldn't have put it on sedans though. This shafted V12 has shafted me royally. Yes, we're not in last. Are we going to have a clean lap? Are we actually going to have a clean lap? So many cars ahead. People finished already. Not even onto the last lap yet. We had a clean lap. It's good enough anyway. So yeah, I mean it's a fun track. I have had significant issues, but I like the theme. I like the idea behind it, hellish high rise and whatnot. I've gone this side every time. Didn't show off the other side. Oh, almost lost it. Oh, it's tricky that. Oh, damn it, I did exactly what he did. Bollocks. Very unstable, the shaft of V12 on that bit. Oh, I'm done. Major issues in this race. Major issues. Good old DNF. So that was our stunt race of the playlist. I mean, if you look at my best lap, it wasn't actually too bad. In comparison, the Washington and the Stratum in 15th and 16th. I actually passed those at one point, I'm sure. Things were going well, and then it all just went to hell. Can't quite find the image, but I screenshotted what it looks like from above. It's very tightly knit around the buildings. Quite proud of it for that. Yeah, that's what I mean. I like the style. I like the theme of that. It goes in and around all the buildings and stuff, so it's pretty cool. Okay, we've got a rally race next. This is a rallycross track. It's only 0.74 miles. I think I'm going to put it on non-contact with it being so short. Rally cars for this one, everybody in the session. I can't believe you can't change weather anymore. Good job, Rockstar. Good job. Well done. You lost to both the Washington and the Stratum, so much to them for being a bad choice, I know. Well, I passed them at one point and it was all going well, and then, yeah. They did good. Still on 1322 wins though. Dwood with a 200 bits. Sorry I missed that. When was that? 4 minutes ago. But hey, at least the 1322 wins will stay intact. That is true. That is true, Dwood. Thank you so much for the bits, man. Yeah, when it comes to rally races, sport rally races, the cars that you can use are the Kuruma, the Armoured Kuruma, the Omnis, the Sterling GT, the Sultan, or the Tropos. But I wouldn't recommend the Sultan because it's pretty bad off-road. If there are some regular road sections though, then it comes into its own. But anyway, let's use the Omnis. Oh, issues. FIA World Rallycross style track with a joker lap. Very short twisty laps with gravel and asphalt sections. Okay, I like the sound of that. I like the fact that the description tells you exactly what it is. You can still change weather in regular land races though, at least. Well, yeah, at least you got that. So this is the kind of thing that I've been talking about for a while when it comes to these rallycross tracks. That, in my eyes, a rallycross track should be very, very short and twisty and stuff. Yeah, I've been kind of seeing this quite a few times. Should be very short with the Joker lap. Mix of off-road and rally and off-road and dirt sections. And it looks like we got something like that. This is with 0.74 miles. Isn't a very long track. We'll see if it's well made and how it feels. Bit of a jump there. You can have jumps, little jumps in rallycross races. Oh, the Joker lap. Let's do the Joker lap first of all. The Joker lap in these rallycross races is a longer lap. And the idea in rallycross races is that you have a bit of a longer lap and everybody has to take it once during the race. And normally rallycross races are very short, 4 laps with maybe 4 to 6 cars in them. And it involves some level of tactics when it comes to when you take your Joker lap, because everybody has to take it at some point. And the FIA World Rallycross is something that I really, really do like. I do. Wow. I do like that style of racing. I think it's a very fun, action-packed series. Big fan of it. So this is definitely appealing to me. It is definitely, I can say that it is in the style of an FIA World Rallycross type rallycross circuit. We've had a few various variations of rallycross circuits in the past in these streams, if you go back and look through some of them. And I've always said I would quite like to have one that's more like a rallycross style in the FIA terms. And this definitely is that. It's very, very well made, very nicely made. I like the Joker lap. Joker lap's a nice length in terms of added time, and it's got a nice transition. Yeah, this is nice. This is a very, very nice rallycross track. If anybody doesn't know anything about rallycross or wants to actually do some rallycross in GTA with some proper rallycross rules, if you just search my channel for rallycross, just type rallycross into the search. You can search on my channel. There's a little search function. If you just type rallycross into that, you'll get a few videos that explain what rallycross is and showcase the rallycross event that we did. Yeah, it's really, really fun, really action-packed, really good stuff. And this is a very, very nice track. I like it. I do like it. Good rallycross track. Very, very good rallycross track. Not a lot I can really say more than that. Obviously, we're not really showcasing how good it can be as a rallycross track by having 30 players in a non-contact format. I do agree with what's just been put in the comments, the chat, that the jump is a little bit big in terms of realism when it comes to what you would see in a normal rallycross track in the FIA World Championships or something. But I think it works in GTA. Yeah, the Joker lap is meant to be a lot slower. That's the whole idea. Everybody in a rallycross race is forced to take the slower Joker lap once during the race. That's the whole point. And then you've got some tactics on when you have to take it. That's in a proper rallycross event though. Obviously you're not going to be able to enforce rules like that when you're just racing around with randoms. And I took the Joker lap just to check it out and make sure it was okay in this race. But you know, there's probably the vast majority of people in this race probably haven't taken that joker lap, so. Yeah, really nice. Really nice track. Very nicely made. I'll show you that the joker lap is longer. I'm right behind Drubert right now. I'm going to take the joker lap again. And I can't even see Drubert. He's over there, just crossing the start-finish straight. It's so much longer. I've lost so much time to Drubert considering I was right behind him. In fact, we can see. I'm now 4 seconds behind Drubert, so that's how much time that you lose on the joker lap. There you go, there's some proof that it is longer and slower. For those of you in the chat, for the you naysayers. I love the Omnis though, absolutely love this car. I just love driving it, it's so much fun. I think if we ever do a rallycross event again, which I've wanted to do for so long, we would probably do it in Omnises. Even though it's not the quickest, the Kuruma is still better than it in an off-road situation. It just feels so good to drive. There you go, speak of the devil. Good old Kuruma. Just blasting past me with its off-road traction loss of 0. Scum. A lot less consistent though. It is a shame that the Sultan has a traction loss of 1. Sultan's pretty awful off-road. Contrary to popular belief, I guess. A lot of people... Is that Drubert just gone for the joker lap? It is! Drubert went for the joker lap and we've done the last few laps exactly the same as each other. Because we're now right back on top of each other like we were when I took the joker lap. That's awesome. And can you imagine what that would be like in a contact format with, you know, if that was for the lead of a race, for example, and I took the joker lap first in the hopes that I would be able to get some better laps, and then he would take the joker lap and we would end up coming out at the same location, and it's really tense. That's the whole point of rallycross and why it's a lot of fun when it comes to having these joker laps. So cool though. GG Drubert. Oh, just got 14th in the end. Good stuff. I love that car so much. GG Drubert doing the joker lap after he heard I did it. Futuro also did 2 joker laps as well. Good stuff. Camp Colin. Me and Drubert also had almost exactly the same best lap time as well. Kuruma got the ultimate best lap time though, obviously. Good stuff. Really, really good stuff. Very, very, very... That's one of the best rallycross tracks that I've played from doing these streams. Very, very good rallycross track. It's exactly what a rallycross track should be. A mix of off-road and regular road sections with the joker lap. Very, very short in terms of laps. Aces. Good stuff. Very, very good. So that's 5 done, 2 to go, and these are back to the. So we've done sort of 2 regular standard races, and then we've done 3 sort of non-proper races, so something different like a rally race or a themed track or the stunt track that we did, and now we're back on to stunt circuits with these 2 stunt circuits. Sorry, proper circuits. Let's do supers for this. Let's do 3 laps as well. Seems about right. I can't believe that that Rockstar break more than they fix with these DLCs. Broken the creator, so you can't access saved races or something, and then they remove the weather. Don't forget muscles. We've done a muscle race. Muscle race was the first one. In fact, let's do sports classics on this one, and we'll do supers on the last one, and then we will have done a different class on every track. Wait, have we done 2 sports? I won't count the themed track where we had to kind of have sports for that one. Why are you not driving with the steering wheel in the back? Because you can't really with GTA. It doesn't work. Z-type, let's do it. Okay, Futura, I see. So let's hope we see some. This could be the last sports classic race we do that has anything other than Turismo classics and Infernus classics. And then we'll do a supercars race to end. And we've had a good mix of classes in these races. We got some people in Sterling GTs with the tyre on the back. Scumbags. Okay. Crashes in the tunnel. Beautiful. Beautiful. How does that? I don't even know how that happens. I really don't. How does that happen? There's so much space as well. It's like 3 lanes wide. Z-Type might have been a good choice on this track. If we have some more long straight sections, please. I'm hoping. Oh, I don't like that. So as always, I'll do the first lap, and then I'll give some impressions on the track after that. Not as many long straight sections as I hoped to utilise the Z-Type's top speed. Oh, crashes. Many crashes. I'll take that. Interesting track. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, is that a crossover? Oh, I like that. There are some long enough straights here. Oh! Oh, that was blind. How did I... That was so close. That was good to know. That was blind. That was, yeah, could do with maybe a little bit more help to let people know that that's happening right there. Bloody hell, I don't know how I didn't hit that. Look at how quickly we're catching up to the Sterlings at the top speed. And the Pigali. But then the Sterlings are going to have the advantage in the corners as always. And the Pigali will as well. So I don't like that tyre barrier. I don't even know why it's there. And these lampposts could do with being covered over, really. So for anyone who doesn't know, tyre barriers like those are sticky. So even if you just slightly graze it, you will completely stop dead and cause so many issues for people behind you. And they're just not very good props to use at all. And should be removed from every single race that has them. Tyre stacks and things like that. Could do with a bit more lamppost protection around the city sections, I think. But I like the layout. I think the stunt pieces are very nicely done. The layout is quite inventive. I do like the crossovers a lot. Almost messed that up again. You can cut across the grass there, which I don't know whether the creator would prefer that to not to be possible, but I don't know whether that's a good thing that you can actually cut across the grass there. So we've got the leaders on the left. I like this bit. I do like this bit. The crossover on the bridge and the new stunt props. It's very nicely made, it is. This was... I'm glad I haven't... I think a checkpoint might be able to help there. Just one to let people know. I think this has potential to be like really good. At the minute there's a few little improvements that could be made, but it is still very good. But yeah, I definitely think there are some improvements that can be made to the track. Like getting rid of that tyre stack, like covering over a few more lampposts, because yeah, not an awful lot is done in these city sections. Just put more of those. Like that's really well covered over. This bit's really well covered over, and then there's other sections that have no cover at all. Needs to be a bit more consistent. Maybe don't use the props for those little stupid red and white barriers and instead use them for a few more walls. Don't use a prop usage on the big tyres. Instead use them to cover over lampposts and make the racing experience a bit better. But I very much like the layout. It's kind of utilising Vespucci very nicely, which you don't see very often because it's quite difficult to make a track around this area, and then using the city as well. Yeah, I like the layout, it just needs a bit more refinement, I think. Leaders finishing on the left. Z-Type definitely the best choice on this track, I think. Oh, we're having a drag race to the line. Come on, Z-Type. Mamba's got that acceleration, though. Sterling GT has the acceleration. Come on! Oh, that was close. What was it? Wow. Wow. 2/1000ths of a second. 2/1000ths of a second. between Jonty in the Sterling GT and me in the Z-Type at the line there. Wow. 7 minutes 11 seconds .001011. 7 minutes 11.013 seconds. That's crazy. And then, oh man. Yeah, good track. Good track. Needs a bit more refinement, I think, in a few areas, but for the most part, a very, very good track. And then Sammy was only 1/10 of a second ahead that in the Mamba as well. So close. 2,000ths of a second. Jesus. The Z-Type was so much quicker around here. 2 seconds. Okay, last track. Again, another proper racing circuit. We haven't done supers yet, so we'll do supers. I'm not going to use the GP1 with it being so far off the pace. Well, for Churro, I can only play the tracks that are submitted to me. If he has better tracks than that one, nothing I can do. That was the one that was submitted. And it was still a good track, it just wasn't perfect. Stay in the fight for pole, please. Alright, we won't go all the way to the back, but I won't get the boost at the start. How about that? Let's use... There's my 2 GP1s from the video today. Oh, he never submitted in the first place. Okay. Where's it at? There you go. Well then, there you go then. Alright, let's see what we can do in the Infernus. I know I said I wasn't using the GP1 because it's off the pace, and then I went and chose the Infernus, but it's the Infernus. I love this car. And it always seems to do better than what it should in races. Okay, so grapeseed circuit. Again. Oh, no way! It was all going so well. He didn't even wait. He took me out. He's just continued on. Okay. Never mind. Alright, so I feel like that checkpoint, the checkpoints could do with a bit of work. They're a little bit, just a tad too far away. Certainly the first three anyway. Just to the point where you can't see them. That needs to be removed as well, the tyre stack. Oh, wow, okay. We both went under that one. God, I love this car so much. I always seem to have good results in it, despite it being off the pace. I just like it. It's gonna be a crash. Right around the outside. Ah, it didn't work out. Damn it. It's clean though, good stuff. Wow! Wow! Okay, well that was a thing that just happened. Holy sweet Jesus. Oh wait, why was I thinking there was a U-turn there? Am I dumb? I am dumb. So yeah, the tyre stack needs to be removed, the checkpoints need to be made a little bit better. There's nothing about the track that's sort of standing out. Those lights there as well, that's a waste of props. Like it's got a standard grapeseed layout, I would say. There's a lot of grapeseed tracks. Beautiful, I love this car. Screw off RE7B. You know, it is a little bit different in the fact that it's got this section, so we get a little bit of difference there from just every other grapeseed track. But you know, when you compare it to the track that we saw at the start of the stream, that was also in grapeseed, it had the aspect of some stunt pieces making things a little bit different, mixing things up a little bit, and I think that's what this lacks a little bit. It's a very good track, it's very nicely made, you know. There's nothing majorly wrong with it apart from a few small checkpoint and prop issues that I've already mentioned, but it just doesn't stand out amongst some of the more modern circuits that do something a little bit fresh and a little bit innovative. But it is very well made. It's a good circuit, yeah. It's not bad, not by any stretch of the imagination. It's a very nicely made circuit, and circuits don't have to be using stunt pieces to make new layouts and things like that. It doesn't have to be like that, I suppose. Would I want to race this again? Yeah, sure. It's a bit of fun. It's a well-made track. Yeah. I don't want to sound overly critical. Doesn't have... Oh my god. Stupid RE7B. It doesn't necessarily have the... have the innovation. Wow, we made up some positions there. of some of the more modern circuits that we've seen in these streams, but it doesn't mean to say it's a bad track. So, yeah, good stuff. My personal favourite of this stream was the one with the rally and sports cars. Couldn't believe how balanced it actually was. Yeah, it is. It was very. It is a very good track, that one. I think I also very much like the rallycross track. How come you picked the Infernos? Because I love it. You know, 9th place in an Infernos, beating all these RE7Bs and Neros and Zentornos and Turismos. Pretty happy with that. Doesn't have the wow factor. It doesn't have the wow factor, but it's still a good track. So it's difficult to, you know, could do with some improvements, but the last chicane needs an outside barrier on the runoff. You made a position because I was thrown right across the barrier by the rumble strip. I was wondering what happened there. Yeah, I think a few other additions to that track could, like in terms of the similar things that we've seen in other tracks from these streams, could just improve it a little bit more, just to make it that slight bit better in terms of, you know, giving it something that it has a little bit different there. But you know, it's still a good track. So that's it. That is it. We are done for this stream. Thank you guys for being here and watching. Another YouTube stream all over and done with. Yeah, some good tracks. So I really enjoyed some of the tracks here. Yeah. I've got not a lot more to say than that, really, to be honest. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Obviously, a lot of people watch this on the video afterwards as well. So to those of you who watch it on the video, thank you guys. Thanks everybody down below for the subs and the subs on Twitch and the donations, and thanks for all the support in general and just being here and watching me just do the random videos that I do. Obviously, there are going to be no testing videos this weekend, just because we've had all the DLC and stuff, and then we're going to focus on the DLC, and I'll get back to doing the testing videos as we go back through all of the classes. And if you've got any questions about car performance, check the playlist with all the information about all the classes. Why am I saying this now? The people who ask those questions aren't going to be watching now. Never mind. Okay, thanks guys. I really do appreciate it. See you later.